Welcome to this edition of Inside Warhawk Sports. We're revealing the teams for both the men's and women's NCAA Division III basketball tournaments upcoming this week. Let's talk to head coach Pat Miller for the men's basketball team. Coach, you took the long way to get to the tournament this year, but you made it after a great 3 games in the WIAC tournament, including the Oshkosh win at Oshkosh. How'd you do it?
Yeah, it's just been a process throughout the course of the year. You know, obviously we had a lot of changeover coming into the year and a lot to deal with as a program with Derek Gray's death over the summer. And, you know, I couldn't be more proud of this team, the way they've responded, the way they've stuck together, the way they've just continued to improve throughout the course of the year. And, you know, I told them yesterday, if that shot against River Falls goes in and we lose, you know, I'm as proud of them as I am for winning the conference championship. And we're not going to be denied, and I'm hopeful that's something we can carry into this weekend.
Where do you see yourself stacking up against those 4 teams?
Yeah, I really feel like we can play with anybody in the country right now the way we're playing. Case Western has had a great year. The UAA is always a traditionally strong conference, so I'm confident they're good. Wabash has had a very good program for a very long time. They also play in a good conference. You know, just looking at them briefly, it looks like they score points and it looks like they give up a lot of points. So, you know, we'll dive in as soon as we can, start looking at matchups and what they do and how they play. But, you know, like you said, it's just when you get to this point, especially this year, there's incredible parity in Division III on the men's side, and you're going to play tough teams. There's just not very many teams that sneak in or aren't very good. So we're prepared. Our conference prepares us as well as any conference in the country for what we're about to face, and we're excited to have the opportunity.
The last 4 and now 4 of the last 6 in the conference. They survived the late push from Westminster Saturday. And hosting duties to Wisconsin Whitewater, who's ready to
Gary, you knew you were going to make the tournament. It's just a question of who you'd be up against in that 14 bracket. Are you surprised you're hosting? Are you surprised at the teams?
Not surprised that we're hosting. I felt fairly confident because we were ranked number 1 in the region and our strength of schedule was really good this year, so I had a pretty good feeling that we would get to play at home again, which is exciting. Yeah, the teams are different. I mean, we played Gustavus Adolphus before. Webster, I'm not really familiar with them, but you know, anytime you get to this point of the season, you're just excited to be playing again and getting ready to get to practice and get started and get prepped for whoever we get to play.
You think about last year a lot, or is this a whole different year? Or what do you tell the girls? They're used to going the distance in this tournament. You've got a lot of returning faces who have seen that experience last year. What are you telling them right now to stay focused with these first 2 rounds?
Yeah, I think the experience of last year is definitely helpful. I think them having that opportunity to make the deep run really prepares them for what is ahead, like knowing that the selection show is next and then, you know, practice and prep after that. So I think it's just just having that history, you know, and knowingness. But it's a whole new year. This is a different team. I mean, we are completely different in how we approach things. So we can take away some really great things from last year, but this is a new year and a new team, and they're setting their own mark. They won the conference. They won the conference tournament, which we didn't do last year. So they're kind of paving their own way, which is exciting for us.